Hi, I'm Claude from Wilderness Skills. I'm going to talk about this jacket I'm wearing. It's the Arcteryx Leaf Atom SV Hoody. The jacket is made out of gossamer, which is a type of rip-stop nylon. This means that if you get a small puncture, it won't rip and won't open as with the normal type cloth or normal type nylon. The insulation is Coreloft. There is 100 grams per square meter, so it is really good insulated, this jacket. The weight is only 570 grams. If I'm going to talk about some of the details, well, let me start here on the top. We have a really nice hoodie. In here, in the collar, there is two elastic strings where you can tighten up the hoodie so it sits snugly around your head. And the same goes here in the back. So when you have tightened your hoodie around your head, you can see the hood will follow your head's movement. Really nice. What you should be aware of is that the elastic string here in the neck actually goes from the top here and then underneath your ears, and that can be a little bit annoying in the beginning, but after a couple of times you get used to it and you really see the effect of the hoodie moving with your head. You really appreciate this. Inside up here at the collar, there are some microfleece, so it won't rub on your cheeks. And the microfleece goes a little bit up here, so it will cover around up to your eyes approximately. If you don't like this this style with the hoodie hanging down your neck, you can actually roll it up and then grab inside your neck. Take this piece of string for the coat hanger normally and attach this to the small plastic lock. This way you'll transform the hoodie to like a more traditional collar. I like the hoodie hanging down, so I'll just release it again. Continuing down the jacket, we have the really nice YKK zipper. It runs really smooth, as you can see. There's a small string with a small plastic knob on the end where you can grab it with your gloves. Inside the jacket, here on the left side, you have a inner pocket. I can have my whole hand in there easily. On top of that, and that goes for both sides, there is a reinforced piece of area here with a small hole which has an additional reinforcement. This is a media port, so if you are using headsets for your iPhone or a radio or something, you can pull the plug through that hole and then have the item in the pocket and operate the item from inside the pocket. Down here in the bottom on both sides, we have two pieces of the elastic string again. This is for tightening up the bottom of the jacket, the hem. So when you pull these two drawstrings, you'll tighten the hem, and this way you'll prevent the cold air entering the jacket from the bottom here. I also really like that the two strings stays inside the jacket when you adjust it, so they don't hang out here and might compromise some of your items that you're carrying on your side or something, or your belt. So that's one of the really good features on the jacket here. On the side, we have pockets in each side. Really roomy. You can see it goes all the way up to here and then all the way down, almost to the bottom of the jacket. It is lined with the microfleece, so it is really cozy and nice to have your hands inside here. There's also a small string here on the YKK zipper. And as you can see, the jacket is really streamlined when the pockets are closed. There is a small flap here covering the zipper, almost making it invisible. It gives the jacket a really streamlined look. Well, not from the side because of my belly, but at least from the front. Details on the sleeves. Well, starting here on the top, going down, you have a piece of Velcro where you can attach morale patches or flags or whatever. There's one on each side. Going further down here to the cuffs, they have some elastic cloth with an insert, so you can actually, if you're wearing like thin gloves, you can actually put on the jacket and have the gloves going on the inside. If you're wearing thicker gloves, I don't think there will be room for them in this space here. But this also means that the cuffs here will close off again for the flow of cold air into the jacket. Really, really nice. As I started saying, the weight is only 570 grams, and that means it's a really light jacket. And because of the articulated areas here on the elbows and here on the shoulders, you are able to move freely. It also gives you the feeling that you're actually not wearing a jacket. So this is, I really love this with Arcteryx. When you find it in your correct size, mine is normally a size large, and this jacket is also a large, and it fits me perfectly both arm length and also in torso length. I really like it. It feels just so comfortable to wear it, even if you are wearing a outer shell. Because this has 100 grams per square meters of Coreloft, you can easily use this during the spring and the autumn and also early winter as an outer shell. But when it starts to get a little bit colder, you might put a hard shell on top of it, and I'll just show you. There is no problem. So even wearing a outer shell, I can still move freely around, and it doesn't feel bulky. And that's one of the things that you should be aware of. If you're wearing multiple layers underneath your outer shell, you might be forced to buy a jacket which is a number larger than normally. But with this Arcteryx, it doesn't mean anything for me, at least. My own personal experiences with this jacket, well, I've been wearing it for here in the autumn in Denmark, and now it's starting to get winter. It is really nice. It is both wind resistant and water resistant, not 100% wind and waterproof, but it really sheds both the wind and the water. Really effective. I really like the fact that I can't feel that I'm wearing it because it's so light and it fits my body really well. I like the hidden drawstrings in the hem and also here in the collar. Also the drawstring in the back which goes underneath my ears. I had to get used to that the first couple of times that I used it, but you know, when seeing how well the hood was placed on my head and followed my movement, you know, you just gotta like it. It's really, really well made and nice. One of the negative things, and it's well almost the only negative thing, is the inner pocket here. Arcteryx chose not to put a small piece of string in this, and I think, you know, normally when you buy Arcteryx, it's high quality, it's really well made and stuff. Normally they are really keen on details, but in this instance they didn't put a string in this small zipper, and it is quite small. So it could be a little bit difficult to get a hold of that during winter time if you have really cold hands. So that's one of the negative, or actually the only negative thing that I can remember right now. It's no hassle to put in your own string, but I think Arcteryx could have done this for us. The rest of the jacket, I just love it. It is so great to wear, and the Coreloft, the insulation compared to the compression, it is phenomenal. It insulates you really well from the cold, and it's just so nice to wear. I have no problems in recommending this jacket to anyone, and well, that's all that I have to say about the Arcteryx Leaf Atom SV Hoody jacket. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.